Welcome back, probies. We're going to continue with some more Doll Impostor, and we're going to go back to the toy factory, and we're going to see if we can get chased by a robot. I did a little bit of experimenting and a little bit of the IT turn off your homicidal robot and turn it back on again, and it turns out that at the lowest difficulty setting she's not active, but as soon as you reach a higher difficulty level she becomes active at 6 p.m. I also discovered that the robot at the front of the office over there is not the security robot. That's just a display model. But for now, let's go in and see what we can figure out. See what they've been up to. Do we have any smashed cases? Not seeing any so far. Oh, Harper's missing. Oh goodness, somebody doesn't like Luigi or Nova. Good to know. Roxy's missing. Shadow's missing. Alright, so that was Nova and Luigi. Okay, let's check out the warehouse. Sir. Sir. Okay, production's off at the moment. Okay, there's nothing in the warehouse. Oh, somebody likes photography. Interesting. And acting. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to the truck. Alright, we can talk a little bit more freely in here. So, we know whoever it is, they're enemies with Nova and Luigi. So, let's cross out everyone who's not enemies with Nova and Luigi. Okay, so it could be Shadow, could be Valeria, could be Maya, could be Lucia, could be Harper. Okay, so we're gonna cross that off first. Okay. Okay, now we know that whoever it is, they like photography and acting. So who dislikes photography and acting? They would have to like both of them. So if they dislike even one of them, then they get crossed off. Photography. You don't like photography. You don't like acting. Okay, what about on this side? So you like acting and photography. You like photography, but you don't like acting. You like acting, but you don't like photography. You like both, and you like one but not the other. Alright, so that was an informative first hour. Now, let's go take another look. Let's see. Oh dear, somebody ended up in the garbage truck. Through some experimentation, I've discovered that that does not indicate that they're hated by the imposter. So, could be an enemy of the imposter, but it's hard to say. Production is still off. I'm going to try turning that on. And let's see if we've got anything going on in here. Sir. Jump scaring me without warning. That's rude. So far, no more smashed cases. Okay, well that was definitely less informative. Alright. Let's go take another nap. Oh, I just heard a case get smashed. Oh. Well, somebody bit the dust. Okay, production is still on. Whoever it is, they like blood. Oh my. Okay, well. Let's see. So, they're enemies with Bradley. And they hate Gelly. Alright. Enemies with Bradley, hate Gelly. And they like to showcase. Good to know. Oop. And goodbye, Selden. Actually, let's quickly note down that information. So, they hate Gelly and Selden. So who does not hate Gelly or Selden? Okay. Could be either of those two still. Let's see over here. Could be Lucia. Okay. Now, who is not enemies with Bradley? So still could be either of those two, and could be you, and okay, well that didn't eliminate anyone. Although, okay. Dang, whoever it is, they really like blood. let's go find out if any of our suspects dislike blood. Probably not, because I have a feeling they're all bloodthirsty little buggers. Oh, one of them dislikes blood. Okay, you like blood, of course you do. And of course you do too. Alright. Well, let us take another nap. Alright, and I just had a thought. Does anybody hate showcasing? I'm not sure. Okay, you both like to do one type of showcasing. You all like to do one type of showcasing. Alright. We still got some time before the robot becomes active. So, let's quickly take a look. Doesn't really seem like anything's changed here. Nothing's changed on set. What about in the studio? Okay. So we like reporting work. Good to know. Sir. Okay, the production is still going. Okay, we don't like Sandy. Good to know. So reporting yes, Sandy no. Okay, so you are enemies of Sandy and you like reporting work. Okay. You're enemies of Sandy and you like reporting work. You're enemies of Sandy and you like reporting work. Guys. You need to actually give me something I can work with. Oh dear. Someone else is in the garbage truck. I wonder if that counts as sweeping work. Let's just look in the warehouse. Okay, nothing looks to have changed here. Production is still on. Okay, so that one doll is definitely Nova. Okay, so the imposter likes to showcase with enemies. Alright, so who dislikes showcasing with enemies? Okay. Okay, so it could be Alfred still. Alright, so I think it's either Alfred or Lucia. Photography, technical actor. Okay. So no one has shown any there's been no technical work shown yet. So it could be Alfred. Alright, let's take another nap. Got more dolls over here on set, and we've got a couple more in the garbage truck. I'm guessing that's where they're putting their enemies. Okay, no one's doing technical work. Changed in here. Okay. Interesting. Turned off production, looks like. Not sure Tony's case was smashed before. Okay. So, it seems like whoever it is, they don't like production. And they also don't like Tony. So, who is not enemies with Tony? You're enemies with Tony, and you don't like production. How about you? You don't like Tony, and you also don't like production. So helpful. I still have a feeling if I was to place bets, I would place bets on Alfred. But let's take another nap. Make sure the door's locked. Alright. Now we have to be careful, because I'm pretty sure the Guardian robot is active at this point. Bugger. watch her for a minute. She can't come out of the building. So as long as we're on this side of the doorway, we're safe. Okay, not seeing anyone doing technical work. I'm still inclined to believe that it's Alfred. Because of the two of them, he doesn't like technical work. And so far, we haven't seen anyone doing technical work. So... is that you can kind of loop her around the houses on set. But you don't really break line of sight. Okay, let's go. Bad timing. Bad timing. Bad timing. As I was saying, actually, I do need to check. Okay.
You're fragile, but I am not.
Sir.
Turn back now.
Okay. Not seeing anything different in here. Of course she's going that way. Run! Alright. Another nap. And a change of shorts. Still no one doing technical work. Not seeing anything different in here. Okay. I'm fairly certain that it's Alfred. I don't think it's Lucia. So... Alright, we got everybody else crossed off. Take another nap. Like reporting work. Haven't seen any indication... Would you guys stop multiplying, please? Jeez. You can somewhat loop her around the houses, but you don't really break line of sight enough for her to stop chasing you. Okay. So it doesn't entirely work. Gonna be coming this way fairly soon, but we have enough time to get out. Alright. I am pretty confident that it's Alfred. Hopefully we're right. Nice. Alright, probies. We managed to escape the robot, and we figured out which doll was the imposter. So, I think that's going to be it for me for tonight. Get some rest. I'll see you next time.